Alex Wright and I, they said they want to do an angle as far as, who's prettier, you know. So I came out, I'm prettier than this kid, what are you guys talking about, blah, blah, blah. The agreement that I had with WCW was that, and especially Ric Flair, was that I would go around with him, teach him, get him better, because he's going to be the next Hulk Hogan.
That's what they said to you, that he was going to be the next big
Correct.
thing in the business. Okay.
Correct. And put him over. And I said, that's fine. But if we do a pay-per-view, I'm not doing a job on pay-per-view for him. And Rick said, not a problem. That's not going to happen. I said, okay, great, let's do it. So we did.
Why did you not want to do the job for him on pay-per-view? Just because you were been in the business so long?
He's a fucking jabroni.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you could do theatrics, great. You can't work. That's why they want you to go around with me and get better. And you constantly blow up because you can't hold it. So, why should I do a job for this dude?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I get to pay-per-view. I'm wrestling Alex Wright. I go to Rick. What do you want to do? How do you want to go into the finish? They want him over. I'm like, excuse me? Like, they want him over. I'm like, we had an agreement. He goes, well, it's been changed. Okay, motherfucker. Not a problem. This is live pay-per-view. That means you can't edit it. No worries. So got out in the ring. I humiliated him for 20 minutes. Tried to give him a spot. He fucked that up. And kicked out on 2.5.
Right. Now, what did you think was going to happen when you went back to the locker room? I mean,
I didn't give a fuck.
I was going to ask you, did you not care if you were going to get fired or whatnot?
I didn't give a fuck. I was protecting me. I was protecting who I was. That is probably the highest I've ever jumped off the top rope and dropped an elbow. I mean, I could have had a sandwich on the way down. Because as I was coming down, I was like, God damn, you're fucking up here, dude. And naturally, I'm not going to cover him. I'm going to run around the ring. I know the announcers are going to say, what is he doing? What is he doing? And then I pulled him up instead of pinning him. Because, we got to get to the finish. Then I got a call from Flair, telling me the match wasn't good. I said, well, that's your opinion because everybody I talked to said it was a great fucking match. Well, that's your opinion. I said, no, that's everybody's opinion, And I get a letter FedEx to me saying we no longer need your services. Thank you very much. That's fine. So I called Europe, and they wanted me to go out there for 6 months and then work, and I said no. They said, well, then we don't need you. And I said, that's fine. You got my number. Hang up. And I don't know. I always say 2 days went by. It's probably longer than that. But they called me back, and they said, we want to bring you over under your rules,
right.
Your terms. So I was like, okay, great. So I went out there and packed the house, man. And the guys are like, man, you're coming back. And I'm like, why is that? Because no one sells out. We had the Warrior here. We had Virgil here. No one sold out.
This is where now?
This is in Germany.
Okay.
Under Otto Vance.
Okay.
And they said, nobody sold this place out. And I'm like, oh, great. That's a good sign. And sure enough, they said, brought me in the lobby. They said, we want to bring you back. We want to drop the belt to you. And I said, fine. Came back, sold out again. Brought me back again, standing room only. So then I got off the plane on that last flight. I got off the plane and said, I'm done.